Starting with the ceiling, which I did in the previous ceiling video. Kind of show you. So this has the polyurethane coating on it, and I need to put a coat on the walls that I did. Let's give you a little look at that. I did this the same way that I did the ceiling, with gluing, putting nailers here and here that weren't there, and then stapling everything. Same with this side. I'm going to clean these with isopropyl alcohol and apply a coat of polyurethane, and that will be done. Hi Meow Meow, everyone. Introducing Meow, the neighborhood stray that everyone feeds and loves on. She kind of does her own thing, and she loves hanging around whenever we're working, so I'm sure she's popped up in some videos. So let me do that, and I'll show you the next step. I think it really stands out with the polyurethane. We used this one, and it is a satin finish, and I think that is perfect. It's not glossy, but it has a somewhat of a sheen to it. Now I will show you the wiring in the cab. I mean, there's really not a lot to doing the cab. It's really up to you how much you want to invest in it, and I thought I wanted to invest more at first, but just kind of use what you have. Use the old door panels. Probably not the carpet, because if you have a rig like this, it's probably 30 years old and it is disgusting. I'll insert a clip or a picture maybe here. Yep, that is awful. 30 years worth of grime and dirt and blah. So let me show you how the wiring is working. This is the cable from the backup camera, and you can't see it anymore, but it is behind. It runs here, up through here. I have it, that black wire that you can see there, and it runs up there with all the other wires in that little crevice, and then it runs the length of the wall to the back, and here. That is where that runs, and I just actually duct tape this to the side so it's out of the way. I think I'm just gonna leave this as is behind the carpet in case, I don't know, I'd rather keep it somewhere where it's more accessible than over there. And I actually just ran this up into this little corner. There's also another red wire that goes this one, and this runs, I ran it behind here, you can see it here, and this runs to the button that it works off of. Yep, there we go. So off, on. And we did it this way because when we are in, you know, let's say some heavy traffic, the rear view or the side mirrors are helpful, but I thought this would be great to see what's behind us. It doesn't have the widest view, but it does something. And this one was like $50 on Amazon. I like it a lot, and I can show you a close-up of it. The wire that it came with was long enough, as you can see. We have all this extra, and this is about, I want to say 20 feet in total with all the weird curves around. And it works, so let's shut that off. Okay, and for the actual monitor, I just have the wires back here running to this. This is probably our favorite part of the cab, and it is the door panels. We literally just reuse the old ones. You can see the fabric pattern of the old one. This just, the glue helped adhere to all of this, and I bought the spray adhesive and just cut it to fit, stapled it on the back, and that's it. Same with the bottom ones. I could have done a better job with screwing these in, but it is secure and I just added some extra foam on this bottom one, but this is just the original door panel with this mustard yellow beautiful vinyl, and I will be installing the carpet, and I'll show you that in a second. Okay, so you may be thinking this looks like a lot of carpet, and it is. It is 12 by 7 feet. 12 feet was the shortest that they could do it for me at Home Depot in width-wise, and then length I need about 6 feet for the cab. They sell pre-made carpets for these older vehicles. It was like 200 bucks, and that's ridiculous. Now I have a bunch of extra carpet, so if I mess up or I need it for whatever, we have it. Hi, Meow. So I'm gonna open this up and show you the color that I got, and hopefully get it cut to fit tonight, but I'm probably not going to install it tonight, so. Hi, what you doing? So this color I believe is called Mystic Coffee Bean, and it's brown. Yes, we're kind of sticking with the brown tones, but it's cool. It has like these different colors within it, so it's not just brown. Oh, okay, Meow. I'm gonna get my carpet all dirty. Okay, but we're sticking with the brown theme just because we have the brown dash, and I don't know, I just think it'll look nice, so that with that. Plus, if we spill anything, I don't think the stains will be as noticeable on this, and we are going to put some kind of mats by our feet to help protect it, but I mean, come on, 63 bucks and I got all of this? That's not bad. So I decided to go in 2 pieces because we have this hump right here, and I think this will work out better to work with 2 pieces rather than 1 piece to fit all these weird curves. This is the first piece, and it looks great. It's gonna come up to about here to cover this back part, and I mean, it looks so much better already. I love it. Alright, I'm gonna cut this piece and call it a day, and we'll have to resume probably in about a week. Okay. Since I left you on the last video, I ended up getting most of it done. At this moment, I only have 1 seat in, and I still have 1 more bolt to put right here, and then I will put the other seat in. The way I'm getting everything to stay in here was basically whatever adhesive I had on hand, so liquid nails, and then I have to redo this, so liquid nails and that spray-on 3M, which wasn't really working. I just kind of went at this yesterday neurotically, and whatever I had on hand is what I was using, so I'm sure there's a better method. I also remembered that when we took the carpet out, there were screws, so I have one right here, which you can't see, but I put 2 here, so that's why it's more flush. So I'm screwing them into here to conform to this hump, and there is a pretty big gap between this and the exhaust running that way, and then I put some nailers back here to conform to that. And I think with just the seats in, it's going to help hold everything else in. You're not really going to see, you know, that. And then I'm just going to stick some little pieces in the crevices up there, and there's one on the other side, and voila. That side went in much smoother than this side once I kind of got the hang of it. These chairs I've seen a lot. I was really hoping to replace them, but that did not happen, and it's not on my agenda right now with everything else that we have to get done. But you can see the worn kind of yellow-green fabric that's going on. Sorry that the sun's in the way, but yeah, I mean, this is gross. I've cleaned them, I vacuumed them, and they're gonna get some seat cushions and seat covers. Hi, Meow. This is our box of trim pieces that I've been holding on to for this moment, and I already have one in place. These are the bottom trims. These go along here, and these are oddly fit in this corner to cover up all these wires. Alright, all done. So I'll give a little cab tour, she's not completely finished. For instance, we still have to add trim up here where that gap is. Still need to cover this jaggedy edge right there. Need to put carpet or some kind of fabric up here and up there, along with the missing rear view mirror slash map light, and we need new visors. Got these trim pieces in. This basically just protects all the electrical, and I ordered these mats off of Amazon. They basically are direct fit. I think they're a little large, but I like that they cover most of the carpet. I want the carpet protected as much as possible. Hi, baby. We have all the trim pieces around the door, and these are just a direct fit. They just kind of go straight on. No glue is needed, and these just get screwed into these little holes that are right here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I guess I'll catch you in the next one. You know, like, subscribe, and we appreciate it. Thank you.